Man discovered an abandoned train car, but what was inside changed his life forever. Henry had lost everything. His house was gone. His money was gone. All he had left was a backpack and nowhere to sleep. One evening, while walking near the edge of town, he saw something strange. A forgotten train car hidden behind some trees. Curious and cold, he stepped inside. The air was musty. The floor was covered in dirt. But near the back, behind broken seats, something caught his eye. A small metal box, half buried under trash. He pulled it out. It was old and locked, but the lock had rusted away. Henry opened the box. Inside was a thick envelope, sealed tight. Alongside it were faded photos, maps, and a strange key. He sat down, heart pounding, and opened the letter inside. What was written on left him speechless. The letter was written by hand. On the front, it simply said, "To whoever finds this, don't give up." Henry opened it slowly. The words inside were kind and strong. The writer said he had once lived in the train car. He had hidden something for someone who truly needed it. The letter ended with an address and one last line. "This is where your second chance begins." Henry didn't fully understand, but he felt something inside him. It was like a small light turning back on. He hadn't felt this kind of hope in years. He decided to follow the clue in the letter. The address led to a storage unit not far from the train yard. It looked old and empty, but when Henry used the key he found in the box, the lock clicked open. The door creaked as he pulled it up. Inside the unit was a large trunk covered in dust. It looked heavy, but he managed to open it. What he saw made him freeze. The trunk was full of money, not just a few bills, full stacks of cash. It looked old, but it was real. Next to the money were tools, books, blankets, and other supplies. Everything was packed neatly, waiting for someone to find it. There was one more note. It read, "If you've made it this far, it's yours now. Build something better." Henry stood there for a long time. He could hardly believe what he had found. He didn't take everything. He only grabbed what he needed for that day. Then he walked back to the train car, with a new plan in mind. He spent the next few weeks working. He cleaned the train car from top to bottom. He used the tools to fix broken windows, seal the holes, and add lights. He built shelves, a table, and a small place to cook. Bit by bit, the train car became a real home. People in town began to notice. Some stopped by to see what he was doing. A woman named Sarah started visiting often with her young son, Danny. They brought meals and flowers. Henry showed Danny how to use tools and build things. The train car was now full of joy and life. One day, Henry wrote a letter to his daughter, Emma. They hadn't spoken in years. He told her the whole story. A few days later, she came. She hugged him and cried. Henry had found more than money. He found peace, people who cared, and a reason to smile again.